Hello, welcome to my new Supreme One Chunk account. This is Falador support, Supreme Chunk. His goal is to explore Gillinor one chunk at a time. At this point, I'm sure most people know what a chunk account is and what a Supreme chunk account is. But for those who aren't aware, I will link the rule set of the account in the description. Firstly, I want to explore Falador and see what the chunk actually has to offer. However, I know I'm going to be here for a very, very long time, probably many years, as I already have to get 2 skilling pets from the get-go, which will be the Rocky and the Beaver pet, which is woodcutting and mining. So that's 299 is pretty much guaranteed in my starting chunk as it is. On top of that, there's some other notable tasks, such as I have to get my magic up to 79 to cast Entangle, and my prayer to 52 for Smite. On top of that, this is my first time playing an Iron Man. At that, I'm also a hardcore Iron Man. I don't know how long I'll be able to keep that hardcore status for, but I'm on for the ride to see. So far, I've explored and I've gone upstairs in the bar here, up into the upstairs, because there's a man here you can pickpocket. And that's what I've started doing. Allow me to get some starter cash. I don't know what else this chunk really has to offer, so I'm going to now go around and explore. So there's a bronze axe spawn up there, which is how I'm going to get my woodcutting. So I'm just going to grab that now. Obviously, you're fresh off Tutorial Island, ran straight to Falador, and here we are. Obviously, I've got a spade there. I need to get a rake, because one of the early tasks I can do is raking a patch, which is a level 1 farming requirement in this chunk. Basically, I have to go around killing every NPC for all their unique drops. Can't leave without all of them, pickpocketing, stuff like that. So, yeah. It's going to be a very, very long grind, but I'm here for it. On top of that, the other reason this chunk is going to take a long time is the banker. I have to get the 500 mil the last bank upgrade. I need to get all the bank upgrades before I can leave this chunk, which means this chunk is going to take forever in that respect too. Obviously, I have the castle to explore. Probably unique drops and stuff in here. I don't really know. I don't know much about Falador as of just yet, but that's one of the reasons I want to explore it and do a chunk series here, so I can learn everything there is to do with Falador before moving on and venturing further into Gillinor. The first task I'm going to actually go for is 15 woodcutting, so I can cut down the oak tree here, which is a chunk task in this chunk. There's a couple of the oak trees around. I don't need any higher woodcutting for any of the trees in this area. However, as I said, I need to hit that's loud. Need to hit the woodcutting pet, which is a very, very long and arduous task. So I will be back when I hit 15 woodcutting, so I can cut the oak tree with you. Okay, so after this next tree I've cut down, I will be able to get the oak tree, which is my chunk task for the woodcutting in this chunk. That was a lot quicker than I expected. Yeah, and earlier I said about the skilling pets, I meant the woodcutting pet and the thieving pet, not mining pet. I misspoke. So we're now here on the chunk picker, where all the tasks are listed out, and as I've been able to cut an oak log, I can mark that off. That task is done. I now need to get my fire making up to 15. I need to work out where I can get a tinderbox from in this chunk though. So that is something I'm going to be working towards next. As then I can do both get my fire making up to 15. Okay, so I found where I can get the tinderbox from. It's from the general store, located just above the bank. I didn't know this was here, so as I said, good to learn the map of Falador. So I've got my tinderbox, so now I can start my fire making journey up to 15, which is the chunk task, to burn the oak log. I've been able to mine the cut already. So let's start my wood cutting, my fire making grind. Let's put that on here. There we go. Now we look and do that. Cool. And here we are, starting my fire making journey, just outside of the blacksmiths. Again, only 15 fire making, but I'll probably get a lot higher in this chunk as I'll get bored of some of the things I'm doing. So I'll probably come back to fire making just to kill some time at times. But who knows, with this chunk being just the way it is, I probably won't get bored. I might not do more fire making, who knows. We will come to that later in the account. But for now, let's get these early levels in fire making and get myself up to my chunk task of 15. Once I've done that, I think that'll be the end of this first episode. So after this log here, I will then be 15 fire making, meaning I can burn my oak log. There we go, there's the level up. And for the oak log, which is my next chunk task. Woo, let's go. And when it finally lights, there we go. Now I can go and check that mark off on my chunk picker, which I'm going to do right now for you. If I go to my other scene, there we go. And fire making 15, there we go. That is that done. That is going to be where I end today's episode. The grinds will get a lot longer in the future. So don't worry, this isn't the last you're seeing of Fally support, or Falador Supreme. But yeah, this is where the first episode is going to end. I've got a lot ahead of me, so this is going to be a long, ongoing series. Don't expect videos to come out quickly, because I'm not going to put out videos that have not much progress in them. So there'll be a lot going on in each video. Right, thank you, and goodbye. Make sure you check out some of my other favourite one-chunkers, such as Hannibal, who's doing his Supreme one-chunk in Sears Village. There's Frey, Telecon. They're all doing amazing different one-chunks of their own. Yeah, thank you very much guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.